Actually, a lot of people have written that I call myself I'm the self-proclaimed angry filmmaker, but I was actually named that by a friend of mine, Dan Cox. He looked at a lot of my work and was saying that if he had to come up with a phrase to identify me and my style, he would call me the angry filmmaker. And I think that's because of the content of my work and the way I feel about the independent filmmaking world. What bothers me, I think, is the whole thing with the independent world, the so-called independent. I mean, Hollywood films are Hollywood films. Escapist, commercial, entertainment, and that's all they purport to be. This whole independent filmmaking thing is what really drives me crazy, pisses me off. You get all these what I call corporate independent films. And they're the ones where they still do audience test screenings. I mean, if you're spending $3, $4, $5, $6 million on an independent film, something's not right there. And independent films now seem to have big stars. And I don't know about you, but I can hardly wait for the next Parker Posey picture to come out. I think there are, but I think you have to go look for them. I think that, there's independent filmmaking happening in every city across the country. But they don't have access, and I should say we don't have access to the distribution that a lot of the other films do have, and we don't have access to the media. The press wants to be handed stuff to them that they can write about. I mean, everybody knows let's do a story about two guys and their credit cards and how they funded a movie that became a hit at Sundance. There are a lot of older independent filmmakers out there. There's a lot of filmmakers that are doing stuff that is not necessarily all that popular. It's still really good work, and it's out there, and I think you need to look for it. Absolutely. I think corporate America has totally co-opted so many art forms and so many things. The fact that something can be pretty cool and pretty original, and a week later it's on a car commercial. It's also for me annoying to see so much of the music that we grew up with, the music that we like, on commercials. And it's like, you ask yourself, is anybody out there not selling out? I think that more and more that's becoming the same with films. I mean, a lot of people want to make an independent film as a career move, and I have a problem with that.